So I have had some questions about mixing paint, and I know February has been a very hard month for me, so it's been a while. Hi guys. Anyways, so I figured my first video back would be to get on here and show you guys how I mix my paints. So what I use is, well, the last time I got Liquitex, I use Liquitex pouring medium. I got this big thing because it lasts me forever. And water. And then I use a big red cup because we are going to be pouring it into this container. This is what I use. I still have a little bit of white paint left in here, but this is what I use to store my base paint for all my white, and probably I would say 2 of these I mix up to put in here, and that'll cover a couple canvases. And this is what I use, or what I'm using right now, because I believe they got rid of the I'm drawing a blank on it was flow acrylic, something flow acrylic. I used to use that. Anyways, so let's, as other people say, let's get to it. Welcome to my paint studio. Okay, so I don't do any measurements. This stuff gets all nasty on the sides from pouring it, so I just pull it off. Okay, so what I do, let's see, I just eyeball it pretty much, and that's why I get that nastiness on the inside of the lid. I got the big one off of Amazon because it's cheaper to do that than get it from, say, Michael's. But let's see, I probably filled it to about there, so probably about 1/2 inch worth in there. If you can see that. Here we go. Okay. And then what I do, so let's see, yeah, you can see how much. I don't measure this either. I just pour in nice globs until it's about halfway. And what's nice is, by putting the pouring medium in first, we kind of make sure that the paint won't get stuck in the bottom. Now we are about halfway up the cup, okay? And then this is what ends up killing my hands when I have to do a whole bunch of this. And today I have to do a whole bunch of this because I am almost out of all paints. I actually got one of those automated things, and I tried to use it, but it takes too long. But pretty much you just try to mix it. What's nice about this Montmart acrylic paint is it's not really too thick. The Amsterdam paint gets really thick, and so it's just like, oh my goodness. So anyways, you mix, try to get all the paint mixed in, and then you add in the water. Okay, and again, I do not measure this is where you go by consistency and you really try to get it from the bottom and you make sure you get all the way through. And so I'm constantly taking my paint off my stick, trying to get it all mixed in here, because this can, you know, you want to make sure, because when you're pouring it into, you know, that big jug, when you're pouring it into this big jug, it can really, you don't want any clumps because you're pouring it onto your canvas as your base coat, and so you want to make sure that you get all the same consistency or close to it. Now again, like I said, I'm just eyeing this, and sometimes I have to add a little bit more paint to get the right consistency, but I add water little by little instead of adding a whole bunch, because I want to make sure that I don't get it too thin. Now, because I do a lot of Dutch pours, I go for the more thinner consistency, and because this is, so pretty much how I'm mixing up this base paint is how I mix up all of my paints, even see, I'm getting, my hands are but how I mix up all of my paints is pretty much the same way. As you can see, it's coming off my and I'm not getting anything left. There's no mounds or anything. This is perfect for a Dutch pour. Now, for the actual canvas, for the base paint though, I want to make it a tad more thinner. So I want to add a little bit more water because I want it just a tad thinner, okay? Because I want it to totally just disappear. So we're going to add just a little bit more water. So just a little bit, not a lot. And again, all this comes with what you like to work with. Some people measure it out. They figure out what consistency works best for them. I have now, January, it's been a year since I started doing this, and I don't know if you can see. Let's see here. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Okay. So it's just totally disappearing. There is no mounds or anything like that. Like, it's totally able to be poured. And this is how I like my base. That is perfect. And then now what we're going to do is we're just going to pour it into my bottle here. So that is how I mix my paints. I hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and I will answer. Thanks. Have a great day.